NASCAR might get a second season if it's up to Richard Childress, because on Monday, RCR and Richard Childress put out a statement expressing their disappointment in what was said about RC between then NASCAR president Steve Phelps and NASCAR executive Brian Herbst, where they called him an idiot, they called him a stupid redneck, a total ass clown, those things. RC's not very happy about it, and instead of, a hold my watch type of scenario, they decided to potentially take the legal route. They put out a statement. Let's go through it real quick. RCR and Richard Childress are deeply disappointed by the insensitive and defamatory statements made about Mr. Childress and recently surfaced text messages between NASCAR executives Steve Phelps and Brian Herbst. These comments reflect the way certain NASCAR executives have historically viewed and treated many team owners like Mr. Childress, who have devoted their lives to strengthening the sport for its fans, its sponsors, and all who compete in it. RCR and Richard Childress are equally disappointed for the NASCAR fans, with whom Mr. Childress closely identifies given his humble and hard-working background. Keep in mind he's worth like $200 million and owns a winery. Mr. Childress and the organization will issue no further statements regarding these or other defamatory text messages that have been recently surfaced, as legal action is currently being contemplated and discussed with legal counsel. So it looks like they might try to take the legal route through this, maybe through defamation. And honestly, I don't know how much that would hold up in court, or if a court would even take it, because these text messages were private, made public thanks to the discovery portion of the 2311 Racing, Front Row Motorsports, NASCAR lawsuit. So not sure how much that would stand. Bob Hawkers from Fox Sports mentioned how maybe RCR could try to connect how Austin Dillon was kicked out of the playoffs and, try to tie that back into, potentially RCR being treated differently because of how certain people in the executive team maybe viewed RCR. I think that would be a wild stretch to make there, but I guess you could try to make it if you really wanted to. Regardless, I'm interested to see how all of this plays out. Clearly, RC's not happy about it, and I get not being happy about it. It's worth noting Steve Phelps did reach out and apologize to Richard Childress before those text messages came out, but RC still not very happy about the way things went down. No mention of the Jeff Dickerson comments about that. We'll see if that also results in its own sort of defamation.